Are you a knower, a seer, a feeler, a healer? Like, do you feel these things, but you don't know what it's trying to tell you? Do you mistake intuition for anxiety? Let me get into it. But before I do that, could you give me a like and a follow? It's so important for us to start learning, with everything going on in the world, how to start listening to our own bodies. It is so important that during everything that's going on, that we learn to tune in instead of tuning out. The only way to get out of this chaos that's going on in the world is to go in. We cannot keep looking at the TV. We cannot keep looking at social media. We cannot keep blaming people. We cannot get in fights about politics. We cannot do any of that. That is not working anymore. We are being forced, and I mean forced, to tap in. And tapping in is going to look different on everyone. It is so important that you start to personalize. That's why I do the coaching. That's why I do psychic readings. It's not just for shits and giggles for you to go, oh, I want to know what's happening next. It's for you to get to know you, how to tap into you, how to show up differently for you. If you've done what you always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. So it's time that we start showing up differently so that we can get different results. So the first thing I would ask you to do is to start becoming the observer of your life. Just to start observing your behavior in situations. Start observing how you show up. Start observing is the narrative that you've been saying about other people or yourself still true, or was it ever even true? And did we add our own stuff to it with our own feelings? And then it's so important to get other people's perspective. I don't need everyone to tell me everything, but meaning you let me know how you feel about me with the way that you treat me. So it's time to start taking inventory on ourselves and others of, how do other people treat you? Is it how you want to be treated? If it's not, are you speaking up? Are you communicating? Do you feel like you can't communicate? And if you feel like you can't communicate, maybe that is a red flag. And what I mean by a red flag is, does that person make you feel that you can't communicate? Is it your own insecurity? So a red flag could be from you or from them. Either way, we've got to investigate. When we start taking accountability for our part in things, and we start investigating even our parts of things, then we start to get more data. Then when we get more data, we can show up differently. We could literally go, wait a minute, I thought that this person felt this way this time, but when I communicated, they said A, B, C, and D, and that was not in alignment with the narrative, with my anxiety, my fears, my thoughts, everything that I kept applying to that. I don't want to keep doing that my whole life. I don't want to keep adding false narratives to things that it isn't what I thought it was. Nothing is what it seems. And so the reason why I'm coming here and I'm saying that is that it's so important with everything going on that we learn we got to turn it down. It's too loud out there. It's so loud out there. It could be so scary. So if we already have existing fears, anxieties, everything, this is just going to accelerate that. This is just going to add on top of that. And then we're going to even get more anxious. And I don't want us to do that. This is where we all have to step up and show up for each other. This is where we start learning how to communicate better. This is where we don't start the angry rhetoric on the outside because of people's political views or whatever views. This is where it's focused on you. You go in, you tap in, you show up for you, you calm yourself down, you show up in different ways. Because all of that is not going to get us anywhere. We already know how people feel. We already know how we feel. I don't need to argue it. You don't need to argue it. We need to go in. There needs to be more peace, more love. You have to show up differently. There's no more literally putting shit on other people. Time is up with making others accountable for our happiness, our sadness, our this, our that. No. When am I going to be accountable? When am I going to learn to step away from somebody who isn't good for me sooner rather than later? When am I going to show up differently? When am I going to notice red flags? When you get where I'm going with that. So I'm going to start coming on here and having more of these conversations, and I would love to know in the comments below what you would like me to tap in intuitively. Yes, I'm a psychic, but I'm not coming on here to give you world predictions. There's enough incredible psychics doing that. I'm here to help you tap into your own intuition, help you to show up for yourself differently so that we don't keep outsourcing our support, our love, our this. Instead, we go in and we start loving ourselves, we support ourselves, and then we start changing our vibration, and then we start seeing what you attract. When you're finally vibrating at a vibration that you're happy with, then you could really start to see the incredible things you're going to attract in different ways. That's where the shift is. We give you a subtle change to give you a profound impact. So I want you to start observing your life. Show up differently. Be the observer. That is what I got. Ciao for now.